If y'all don't do nothing else this year, make sure that you're happy. No matter what's going on, what's around you, how people may look at you, what the situation is, if you're not happy, don't stay. If you're not happy, don't continue to stay in a situation that make you unhappy. No matter what it is, because who wants to be somewhere where they're not happy? That comes with depression and being fake and have to, deal with mood swings, and, it just keep bringing you up to take you down, going on this emotional roller coaster. We're not doing that. We not. Like, some things can be worked on, and that needs to be the first option, to work on it, to try to recognize the problem and try to resolve any issues. But if that don't work and you've tried that and you steady having the same situation, fighting things habitually, and going through the same bullshit, then hey, it's time to cut it loose. It's time to make sure you get you right. Like, nobody want to keep going through the same cycle, keep going through the same thing over and over and over again. You really got to get you. Like, forget the kids. I ain't going to say forget it. Take the kids out of the situation. Take, your parents out of the situation. Take how people may look at you out of the situation. I mean, you really got to get you straight. You can deal with all the other parts later, far as, like I say, the kids, the parents, and all that. But this is your life. I want to let you know that this is your life. It's not theirs. They don't have to live in it. So why are you living to please other people if you're not pleased yourself? We got to start with self. Everything starts with self. You got to make self happy first before you can make others happy. The household not going to be right. The relationship not going to be right. However you want to look at it, the mind state is not going to be right until you get right. And we keep compiling so much because we don't want to hurt. We don't want to, let someone down. You don't want to take the short end of the stick. I mean, sometimes their marriage, they be saying it's cheaper to keep it, but look at where you are now compared to where you may be. I mean, a lot of people marry for the wrong reasons too. So I ain't just saying, like I say, walk away from a situation. What I'm saying is, once you done tried to fix it, once you done talked about it, and you steady repeating yourself, saying the same thing over and over, I don't encourage nobody to stay. Even if it was my situation, any situation that I felt that I'm no longer happy in, if I have tried numerous of times to fix it, not even just with a man relationship or a spouse relationship, even with friends and people that you just meet along the way, if you're not happy or y'all not just pouring into each other and you tried, what more can you do? If it's to the point to where the bad start outweighing the good, and you just to the point to where you don't know anymore and you gotta question things, that's your sign right there. It's just time for a break. Sometimes a break is needed. Even if you just have to take a break and rejuvenate yourself, refresh yourself is much needed. But we gotta quit worrying about what other people think and think for yourself and get yourself right. Yeah, I said it. Get your goddamn self right, because it's much needed. We don't have people telling us this regularly. That's not just, looking at it within the best interest. So not somebody who just trying to tell me something that they wouldn't practice, because people tell you all day what they would and wouldn't do, but when they in that situation, they gonna do the opposite of what they telling you to do. They gonna do the same shit you do, but then try to look at you funny and try to tell you that you wrong or try to tell you that you stupid. Nah, I'm coming from a place of care. I care about your well-being. I care about my own well-being. I care about my mental mind frame. I care about my peace. I care about my elevation. I care about, being somewhere different than where I was last year or where I was a couple months ago or where I was yesterday. I care. So on the daily, it's like you got to strive and you got to pull and you got to seek answers. You got to, go within to really try to see what's going on. How could I fix this? Sometimes all you need is a break. And what's destined is going to be meant. We can't fight it. We can't, try to do things and make it what we want. It just don't work like that. It don't. And sometimes God forced the situation, and it shouldn't take God to have to force the situation for us to make changes. That's easier said than done, but it's possible. It's all about what you want. Because I done been a lot of different places where people can relate and where I can relate to people, but I've also overcame those situations to where I can make these type of conversations now. I can talk about it now. I can say this because I know it's possible. I'm not just speaking on this just because. I'm speaking on this because I have witnessed it, or I have seen other people witness it, and I've either put myself in their shoes or I've got a dose of it myself. So with that being said, I can tell you it's possible for you to, like I say, make those changes, but before God try to, force things to happen, before God try to sit you down, before God try to make you lose their weight, before God try to make you stop this old habit that you used to do in order to elevate, in order to where you need to get going. That's all I'm saying. But we gotta focus more. We gotta understand that it's the mind. We gotta know how to calm the mind. We gotta put in so much positive as we do the negative. We put so much negative shit just being on that social media. We put in so much negative shit unconsciously because we're not even really paying attention to how much is just going into our minds. And you might have a dream about it, you might have a little vision, you might daydream about some shit. It's just like a song. Once it become repetition, it is just automatically in your head. Just that's what I'm saying, everything comes in subconsciously, especially if you steady watching different negative shows or listening to negativity. Nothing is wrong with it, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying stop it. All I'm saying is have balance. In life we have to have balance, do things in moderations. We have to have balance. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna do that, do that. But listen to your motivational speech in the morning, or listen to something positive, do what you feel that you need to do and what's necessary for you, because everybody's journey is different. But at the same time, you gotta be able to make some type of turning point to where you want better. You gotta want better. If you don't have the answers, you can pray upon it first. And then you can turn to this internet. You can type damn near anything into Google and it'll give you an answer. You can type anything into TikTok, it'll give you an answer. Type anything into YouTube TV, it'll give you an answer. I mean, even if you don't have anyone around you to just guide you or just tell you, or somebody to just speak some type of life into you, you ain't got nobody that you can go to or trust, you can hit me up in my DMs. You can send me an email at dauntingofficial@gmail.com. I mean, you can, like I say, resort to the internet. It's accessible. It's at your fingertips. You got hold of it right now as you watching me. But that's what I'm saying, like, we gotta apply ourselves in different ways. We gotta do something different in order to see different. We can't keep doing the same thing and keep expecting different. And also, just because we praying on something and we have that vision, we gotta put that work in. We gotta do it. And two, don't worry about trying to go so fast. Go at your own pace. It's not a race. Go at your own pace. They say slow feet don't eat, but I say slow feet wins the race. And things that happen fast don't last long. I see a lot of people have that fast money and get that fast money. I ain't just saying it lasts too long, and I mean it's other consequences that come along with that. But hey, that's on you. Stick and move. That's on you. But I just wanted to deliver this message. I just wanted to let you know that it's possible. I just want to let you know that I'm a living witness. I just want to let you know that you can do it too. You can do it too. Just seek and you shall find. That is for real. Don't be worried about the naysayers and what people may say. Therapy is also an option. I mean, even if some people don't even be wanting to put people in their business or whatnot, afraid of being judged or afraid of being vulnerable, I don't take that from y'all. I don't have a problem with doing it because it helps me along my journey. It helps me, you know, be open with y'all and to be able to converse with y'all. So that can be easier said than done for some people. But like I say, you always can journal. You can go take a walk. You can do exercises. A lot of things help your mental, but just besides, you know, just like I say, trying to just talk to somebody. But letting it out does give you a release. It feel like weights has been lifted from your shoulders when you're able to release. We need to release more of what's going on. We need to be able to listen more. We need to be able to communicate more. We need to be able to just be willing to be open-minded enough to try something different. Just try it. If it don't work, try something else or go back to your old ways. But being comfortable, you already know where that gets you. We got to move forward. We got to, we got to move forward. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all this. This was on my heart. I had this camera in front of me. Said, why not turn it on? But I hope y'all took something from this. If y'all don't take nothing else this year, take something from this video. And if I'm talking to you, leave a comment at the bottom and just say amen. That's it and that's all. Or just let me know you're not alone. But I want to let you know you're not alone. I am here with you. See y'all later. Bye.